Hi, let me begin with the fourth topic, technology and innovation transforming the future of asset management. Welcome to our podcast series where we explore transformative ideas and innovation across industries. Today's episode, Technology and Innovation Transforming the Future of Asset Management, delves into how technological advancements are reshaping the asset management landscape. Joining us is Mr. Akhil Chaturvedi, a leading expert from Motilal Oswal Asset Management. Thank you for being here. Introduction to Technology in Asset Management. Let's start with a broad overview. How has technology evolved in the asset management sector over the past decade?
So, the asset management industry has been early in adopting technology to meet various investor needs. So today, if you see, almost 90% plus transactions are happening digitally, right? KYC is done digitally, onboarding investors are done digitally, all sorts of customer queries, customer support, all of these things are actually done now all through technology. So I would say that mutual fund industry by and large have been the early adopters, and which has also led to this fast growth of the industry, helping to add more and more investors as early as possible and handling their end-to-end journey as comfortably as possible.
That's fascinating. Which technological advancements have had the most significant impact?
I think the digital KYC has been path-breaking, more specifically around COVID time when we were all in the lockdown. Relaxations, around getting investors to complete their KYC online. I think that was a path-breaking move, and ever since last 5 years, literally the number of investors have doubled from 2.5 crores to 5 crores in the mutual fund industry, right? So I think this has been a path-breaking move. The second big thing, like I said early on, that now there are a variety of platforms where investors can simply register themselves and quickly invest within like 3 or 4 clicks. So ease of investing along with meeting various compliance requirements. I think these have been some of the very critical developments, relaxations by the regulators to ensure that the industry grows at a very fast pace.
Moving to innovation and investment strategies, could you share some innovative investment strategies that Motilal Oswal Asset Management has implemented recently?
So Motilal Oswal AMC began its journey by launching simple products, boutique products at the early stage. So we had initially launched a variety of products which basically cater to the market cap related products. So we had our flexi cap fund, we had our mid cap fund, we had our focus fund. So all these categories we had fulfilled much early on. Incrementally over the last couple of months, we have been doing a lot more innovation. On the mutual fund side, we have launched a bunch of passive products, very innovative passive products which have been first time in the industry, like a Nifty 500 fund or a micro cap fund or several thematic funds. We also have been first movers in the factor strategy. So if investors want to participate in the quality style of investing or value or momentum, I think these offerings also have been pretty innovative. On the alternate side, we've done several thematic funds trying to play high growth themes in India for the next couple of years. So that has been the strategy on the long only alternate side. I think the latest innovation has been on the quant side, which is a pretty large industry globally. If you see, it's a $3 trillion industry. We've launched our first open-ended AIF, we call it hedge multi-factor strategy. So largely we have a bunch of plain vanilla long only funds, for all kinds of investors. And then for sophisticated investors, we have a variety of thematic portfolio management services and alternate investment funds.
My second question would be, how do these innovations help investors achieve better returns?
So it's not about returns. Honestly, these strategies are designed to play certain themes which are relevant from, let's say, next 3 years, next 5 years or next 10 years perspective. I would say that this is more to do with experience rather than returns. Over a period of time, returns could be, maybe over mutual funds or maybe a little bit below the mutual fund average mutual fund returns. But I would say that this is all about experiencing, right? Because the portfolios under the PMS and the AIF license are very, very sophisticated, very, very boutique, focused, high conviction portfolios, and they run on particular themes. So it's not to do with the returns, but it's actually to experience the differentiated product line, and over a period of time, returns could be anybody's guess, honestly.
Since we know data analytics is a game changer, how does Motilal Oswal Asset Management integrate it into decision making?
So data is the fulcrum to any business, and especially our business, where we have two sets of data which we work on when it comes to distribution. So one is our investor data. Now we have over 6.5 million investors in our mutual funds, PMS and AIF. So we regularly study our investor profile, their demographics, the age profile. We try to look into the behavior as to what kind of people under what demographics are looking at what kind of products. And by getting a lot of insights from our investor data, we can design some new products or regularly communicate differently with different sets of investors. We are a B2B business, so typically our products are distributed by the distributors onward to the investors. So we have over now 30,000 distributors, contact points with us, and we regularly study their asset allocation policies, principles, what kind of products they are keen on, what kind of innovation they are looking at. So both the sides, analyzing the distribution data, analyzing the investor data to help us get better insights, to one, improvise on our existing line of offerings, to improvise on innovation on the products, and also to understand various operational needs or customer service needs which this pool of data would have from time to time.
Could you share a specific example of how data analytics has improved investment outcomes?
My earlier point was more from a business angle, but our investment team also obviously uses a lot of data because we do a lot of study around understanding various high growth themes, high growth sectors. So we do a lot of macro analysis, we do a lot of fundamental analysis, what we call as micro analysis, to understand individual businesses and where you would find growth in such businesses which could be part of the portfolio. So a lot of data work also happens on our investment side when we are creating our portfolios. I also mentioned that we have recently ventured into the quant side of the business. So our quant funds actually run on models. Quant by definition means using mathematical models, studying the past data, past trends of various companies, and then designing our own model to ensure that whatever best learnings we have got from past data, it can be combined together to create a product which can then eventually cater to the investor needs.
Let's look ahead. What technological trends do you foresee shaping the future of asset management?
So broadly, we are fully digitized now. I think incrementally technology can be very, very productive and useful on empowering the investors to control and manage their portfolios digitally online. So the more features, the more facilities, the more flexibility we give to our investors on digital platforms like our website or mobile app. We give them digital solutions to do their financial planning, to do their asset allocation. I think empowering investors and empowering our distribution partners technologically, such that their dependency on humans or human sales force or calling up physically to the customer service desk can be eliminated, and more of the day-to-day needs and requirements can be met digitally. So I think incrementally the industry and us put together, I think technology will play a very important role to manage the customers more efficiently and give them a superior experience.
How is Motilal Oswal Asset Management preparing for these changes?
So we are investing in technology. We are investing a lot more in technology. So we are working on IVRs. We are trying to work on WhatsApp chatbots. We are trying to work on more and more interactions through various communication platforms to reach out to investors almost on an instant basis. Try and address their queries as early as possible within a click of a button. Right. So we are investing a lot more on making our website more communicative, more engaging, our mobile application more communicative again and more engaging, and then obviously using a lot of these features like WhatsApp, IVRs, etc. to make the customer experience a wow.
This has been an insightful conversation. To conclude, what advice would you give to asset managers looking to embrace technology? Wise words. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise. That wraps up today's episode. Stay tuned for our new discussion upon the role of mutual funds in creating financial freedom. Until then, stay tuned. The video has been issued on the basis of internal data, publicly available information, and other sources believed to be reliable. The stock sectors mentioned herein is for explaining the concept and shall not be construed as investment advice to any party. The information data herein alone is not sufficient and shouldn't be used for the development or implementation of an investment strategy. It should not be construed as investment advice to any party. All opinions, figures, estimates, and data included in this article are as on date. The video does not warrant the completeness or accuracy of all the information and disclaims all liabilities, losses, and damages arising out of the use of this information. The statements contained herein may include statements of future expectations and other forward-looking statements that are based on our current views and assumptions and involve known and unknown risks and uncertainties that could cause actual results, performance, or events to differ materially from those expressed or implied in such statements. The stocks mentioned may or may not be part of our portfolio strategy and schemes. Regarding mutual fund standard, mutual fund investments are subject to market risk. Read all schemes related documents carefully. Thank you once again.